Hey, it's Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching. We're at the IT Expo 2026. Sunny Fort Lauderdale, Florida is where we are, and Doug Barbin's with us. His company is Schellman. Doug, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So tell me a little bit about your company. What do you guys do?
Sure, we are a pure play firm that does really, focuses just on IT, security, compliance, AI assessments and certification. So independent certification body of sorts, basically providing that assurance and stamp of approval on the technologies that companies use, and in this case, the MSPs use to sell to their customers. So.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense for you to be here at the MSP Expo, which is co-located. So how can MSPs benefit?
Sure. Well, I think to a certain degree, I mean, compliance is a base cost of doing business, right? When a company outsources their IT services, their managed security, managed IT in any way, shape, or form, right? They are outsourcing control over IT, and that control in most cases is regulated, but it be regulated by industry standards such as PCI, government standards such as HIPAA, financial government standards themselves for things like defense, DoD, FedRAMP, and so forth as well. And so the MSPs need to make sure that they're in compliance with the requirements that their customers have to comply with, so that ecosystem comes together and is tight, and everyone's meeting their obligations. So.
AI has disrupted so many fields. Is it doing much to yours as well, or not?
I mean, yes, and I would say in a good way. It's interesting. If you follow the AI trends and adoption, it's moved so much faster than what we saw cloud computing doing, right? 15 or so years ago, where security and compliance somewhat trailed. Now security and compliance is racing to catch up with AI because the adoption is so quick. And so I think it's forcing companies to really think about how they adopting AI, how are they using AI, how are they telling their customers they use AI. For instance, customers of MSPs want to know, are you using models, are you using their data, are you learning on it, where's the data stored, all of those questions that security and privacy professionals care so much about, but really take the front seat in AI right now. So.
In terms of the different markets you're in, the different industries you're serving, which do you see as the most challenged right now?
Sure. It's an interesting question because in our world, most of our clients are companies like that are here, IT technology providers that service multiple industries, and they have to comply with many things, right? That's kind of our secret sauce, is being able to come in, help a company that serves the healthcare sector, the financial sector. I mean, obviously those particular sectors are dealing with a lot of private data, a lot of personal data, a lot of regulated data, so they're always going to be big concerns. They're also sectors that some of which don't have a lot of money to spend on security and compliance, and so they're having to. This is why outsourcing is so important to them. But the federal and the DoD space as well. That's critical now, right? With everything that's moved to cloud, everything that you hear about CMMC and the different programs for the Defense Department. All of those things are critical. Those are the areas where we see the most focus, especially from an AI and a risk perspective.
So if I'm a reseller or MSP and I want to work with you, how does that process play out?
Sure. Engaging with us, many of our clients are MSPs, many of the providers that are here at the conference today. And so it's a matter of sitting down and understanding what the compliance needs are. And again, it's not necessarily the sector they're in, right? Most of the MSPs are in tech. It's the sectors that you serve. It's the sectors that these companies serve. So understanding, are you a company that services healthcare? Are you a company that services financial? And then that makes sense. Maybe SOC 2 is your baseline, but maybe you need to think about HIPAA and high trust, or if you're servicing the DoD federal space, it's FedRAMP and it's CMMC. So we're helping companies navigate that, and then we're engaged when someone needs a report, right? When someone needs a stamp of approval, that's our role as independent auditors, is to be able to come in and do that. So.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely, a pleasure. Thank you very much.